Welcome back to another episode of the We'll Just Agree
To Disagree
podcast. I am Ryan Lee.
And I'm Beyonce Fox. Happy to have you join us today.
What up, B? How are you?
I am well. Another beautiful day and just happy to be here, man. Another day.
Can I say to my listeners, we love to welcome them into this conversation. And a few weeks ago, you had Riesling Ryan. Last week episode, you guys saw Tired Ryan.
I got cussed out.
Which, yes, she did. Which I would like to, that was not myself. I feel like I was egged on. Now, I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm going to apologize in advance because today y'all about to get hungry, Ryan. Because Beyonce knows I was ready to eat my salad. Backstory, no matter what time you're watching this, it was 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I was ready to eat my salad in the morning. And Beyonce's like, how dare you eat lettuce and a crouton before 11 and 12 o'clock? So before we even start this podcast off, I just want to apologize into advance and to whatever I may say this week, because I'm hungry now. I've had an apple and a granola bar. I'm hungry.
I told you to go downstairs and get like a coffee and a muffin. That would have filled you up until it's time for noon when you should eat the salad. I
have been up since 3 a.m. So 9 o'clock to me is 2 p.m. I don't eat muffins. I've had 2 cups of coffee. I want a meal. And I'm already mad that I'm eating a salad at that.
So let's get through this podcast because I'm scared of Riesling Ryan and I'm scared of last week who cussed me out. And let's get through this quickly so you can get to your salad. By then it'll be noon. So what are we talking about?
You actually brought up a really interesting topic. You sent me a text that said, let's talk about AI. And I'm like, what the hell is AI? Allen Iverson, like, what is AI that we're discussing today? Beyonce, what did I text you back? I said, please excuse my slowness.
You did.
But explain to them, B, when you text me, I was like, oh, that's such a good conversation. Explain to them.
Maybe because you're hungry, but most people automatically know that AI stands for artificial intelligence.
No, you're not finna play me. Most people do not know AI means artificial intelligence.
OMG. After this podcast, I need you to walk around this office and ask 5 people.
Beyonce, I will go get somebody right now.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to walk around with you to make sure that you did it.
I will go grab somebody right now. They will not know what AI is.
Grab them. Who you about to go grab?
Give me 1 second.
OMG. I can't believe this man is going to grab somebody. And you know what? Ryan's not slick, y'all. What Ryan is going to do is prep the person first and say something like, okay, so AI stands for artificial intelligence. So when we go in here and we talk to Beyonce, pretend like you don't know what it means. I'm not dumb. I know Ryan.
Time out.
Say hi.
Rufio. Hi. Now, backstory, guys. This is Rufio, the producer of the Fresh Show at 103.5 Kiss FM. Now, Rufio,
yes,
I'm gonna pre-warn you. When I grabbed you, I said, I just need you real quick. Correct. On camera.
Yeah.
I did not say, he literally said for what? I said, I just need you here.
Right.
Did not say a word.
Rufio, look at me in my eyes and say that you weren't prompted for anything.
I was not prompted for anything. He just said, I need you real quick. Just be ready to be on camera. And I said, okay, I got you.
Okay. I trust you, Rufio. Okay, go ahead.
Rufio.
Yes.
If someone says to you, let's talk about AI. What does AI mean?
AI?
AI.
Artificial intelligence.
Get the hell about it.
What? What? What is it? What is it?
Leave.
What?
Leave. Who knows what AI?
AI, artificial intelligence.
I thought that meant Allen Iverson.
No.
Rufio, leave. I'm out.
No, that's the answer. That's the answer. Allen Iverson is the answer.
Thank you, Rufio.
What you finna do? Don't you got something to do?
OMG. How do you not know that AI stands for artificial intelligence?
Who knows that?
Anyway, so we're gonna talk about that. Are you really that stunned?
I want to go find somebody else. We'll keep talking.
No. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna
I just knew I was good.
I don't want you to get embarrassed when everybody is like, duh, AI.
I give it to you, Beyonce, though. I give it to you.
So the reason why I think this is such a cool topic is because it's affecting all of us. And right now we're seeing it on the cusp,
Yeah.
but pretty soon, like in years to come, this is going to be our lifestyle, like for real, for real. For instance, we all work in radio, you and I, Rufio, we know what it is.
Mhm.
Our radio jobs are amazing because a lot of our radio jobs, I
Yeah.
can be in 50 different markets at one time. And
Yeah.
that's all due to automation, i.e. AI, and just technology. So a lot of people can be replaced as a result of technology and artificial intelligence. This is really cool. A story I saw last week, Target.
Mhm.
Target has a new automated machine that will do your nails for you. Yes, you know how much I love doing my fingernails at work. Well, I don't, dear engineers, I don't do it near the
I ain't
board.
say nothing. I ain't
Do it near the board or anything like that. Matter of fact, hold on, let me get my nail polish, please. Hold on, 1 second. One second,
this
Ryan.
episode is ghetto. This episode is ghetto. I then had to go grab somebody. She trying to get some nail polish.
It's part of my therapy when I come to work. I love doing my nails, Ryan.
So what are you
see me
gonna have now? A machine, or you have to go to Target to get this done?
go to Target, they have an automated machine that will do your nails. So what you do is you place your hand inside the machine, and the machine takes, there's 2 cameras that take like 100 pictures of your nail bed, and then it comes up with like a cloud version of your nail. So it knows exactly how to paint the nail, how to stay in the lines and all of that. Amazing. $10 for a manicure.
No,
10 bucks.
And this is no diss to Target because I love Target. Yeah, I've told y'all before, I go to Target for therapy. But I do now, I'm believing there are some things that we are spending useless money on. We still have people in this world that don't have clean water. We still have people in this country that don't have food. We still have people in this country that can't get education. We still have all this student debt. There are a lot of things that I'm now starting to believe we are spending useless money. That is a nail shop. If you want to go get your nails done, you go to a nail shop. I'm not going to Target to pay $10. I think now we're getting out of hand. Now, there are some AI things that I enjoy. I love a good self-service checkout. I literally went to the store the other day. There was a long line, but the lady was like, if anybody wants to use self-service, no one's there. I went, I was out in 2 seconds. I love self-service checkout. You know, one of the Mother's Day gifts that my family got my mom, she really wanted the mop vacuum robot. Now that thing look a little creepy, but I'ma love that I can be upstairs and it's taking care of the household chores that we used to have to do back in the day. Do I think there's some things that it can work? Yes. But do I think there's sometimes that we may be taking it a little too far? Yes.
Getting your
Yes.
nails done by a machine is taking it too far.
I think there's still nail shops. I do think there's some things that we need to keep people employed with. Like,
I agree.
for example, a nail shop. Go to the salon and get it done, or do it yourself. Keep people employed. Versus a mop robot. I'm not getting paid for when I mop at home, so it's okay if I got a robot that can do it for me. You get the difference?
Yeah, but you're putting some maids out of business. Think about
That
that.
means you have to have the maid before.
I'm just saying, if someone has a maid or a
But that's not your typical. A nail shop is a nail shop. You're always going to a nail shop. I just don't. I think there's certain things that we're taking it too far, but I do think there are some that I enjoy.
It's a matter of convenience for me because with my crazy schedule, you know, if I have a show on a Friday night and like, oh my gosh, I don't want to sit in salon with all these people and talk and
Right.
I want to get my nails done.
But you're not Beyonce. I know you. You're not going to Target to do it.
Okay. But if I'm in a hurry and I need those nails done really quickly and there's no one around and I can use this machine to do it, I may try it once. My only concern is my my problem. I would be like, is someone cleaning this machine? Am I putting my fingers in the same machine that 85 other people just had their hand in? Gotta think about stuff like that, you know. But other than that, I think it's a cool concept. I really, really do. But eventually it will put salon shops out of business. It will, because everybody will be like, oh, I could just sit here and do my nails like this. So I can envision it in my head right now, a building, a cool loft space with all of these machines lined up and just a bunch of women sitting in there. They putting their $10 in the machine, getting their nails done, let them dry and walk out the door. I have already seen that vision in my head.
I just don't, I don't, excuse me. Uh-oh. I do think though, and I've talked to you guys about this in the past, I'm not a big person that likes a lot of change. And I've told you about this. There are some things that I enjoy that I think should just be stationary. And not that I go all the time, but like a nail shop, stuff like that, I think should be stationary the way we live. Once we get in this whole world of what you just explained, the lofts, and everyone just walks in, put your hand in a machine, that's not even the same environment.
But that's the direction we're going, Ryan. It really is. It is.
But does it work in every sense that it will go that way?
Well, that's why we're in the testing phases right now for some of these things. A lot of things are like being tested right now, and they're going to see, they're making templates to see if it'll work. Some advantages of artificial intelligence, though, is that it will drive business growth. So that's a good thing, because when there's business growth, that's helping the economy. So that's a plus. You don't have to worry about people calling in sick or saying, oh, I'm not going to make it to work today, or oh, I need a vacation day, or oh, a personal day, because that robot's right there doing the work, and a robot's not going to call off sick. You can get things done faster. Think about it. There's something that a robot can handle the volume more so than a human being. Maybe a human being can get 10,000 handbags done in a day, but a robot might be able to get $25,000, 25,000 handbags done in a day. You just basically will get a lot more produced, I think, using a robot. Now, am I for it for everything? No. Do I want people to lose their jobs? No. I know that feeling. Been there, done that. You don't want people to lose their livelihoods, but at the same time, it is what it is. And it's going to take humans to create the robots that they'll be using. So there will be some jobs available for automation and AI. I don't know, something for us to really, really think about. These are some positions that are already being replaced by robots. And this is so creepy, but receptionists. Sound familiar? Do we have a receptionist here at iHeart anymore? Think about it. Interesting. Do you really need a receptionist at some areas?
At a restaurant.
You mean like the host, the person who's the host? You really don't need that either.
That is called a hostess. I'm hungry, y'all. My bad. That is.
No, but I'm just saying, think about it. They can have a kiosk set up. When you walk in, you can say two, boop, boop, and that kiosk can send you a page on a text. Think about it.
Your table is table 138.
Dude,
when you arrive
to 138 and sit down and eat. I'm just saying.
I don't like this.
AI is no joke. Proofreaders. A lot of agencies now are using AI to proofread things.
I need that.
Can you believe it? There's programs that will allow a robot to proofread something, and in some instances, they can even fact check. How cool is that?
Now that one I need.
Now this one's scary. Doctors.
Hell no.
Doctors.
I don't even go to a human doctor. Now y'all want me to go to a robot doctor?
Listen, doctors' offices. A robot can book appointments, like we just said with the whole restaurant piece. But this is the crazy part. Robots can perform surgery. I'm good on that. I'm now, come on, y'all taking it too far. This is one of those examples where they're taking it a little too far. I don't want a robot performing surgery on me. How scary is that? And then there are some robot doctors now.
Okay, tell me this. Does a robot call now that every company that I call and I need to speak to a representative, I have to talk to a robot voicemail?
Haven't you noticed that too?
Yeah, and I cuss them all out. But here's the trick. Some of them works. If you keep pressing 0, I don't know if it reads as error, but it will eventually be like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sending you to a rep now.
Oh, good looking out on that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, but yeah, I can't stand when you get the robocalls.
But
and they
those
call
are the situations
Hi.
that I hate.
Yeah. The robocalls that we get about your factory warranty, a
Oh,
lot
I
of
don't
those
I
are
don't pick those.
robotic. Yeah, they're like, "Hi, did you know that your car warranty is about to expire?" And then they wait for you to say something.
This is how I know them robots ain't smart. My warranty been expired years ago after that free warranty went off. So they know not I don't pick up things like that. But all I'm saying is I think there's like we're taking it too far. Prime example, I had sent my grandma flowers from our family for Mother's Day out of town. We were trying to figure out where they at, what time are they getting delivered. As I'm calling the flower shop, it's not giving me a representative that can tell me this is where it is. I have my tracking number and this robot is not understanding and it's giving me everything that I could read online, but it's not giving me a clear answer. Like back in the day, you could call and be like, okay, 2:30, bet I'm gonna make sure somebody's at home. Those I feel like it's pros and cons, and it depends on every situation if it's good or not. I think we both can agree we're not going to a robotic doctor. We're not having a robot do surgery on us. But if it's a robot in a situation of like getting nails done, there probably are going to be a lot more people that are like you that may consider using it or different
Yeah.
things like that. But tell me this, B, do you think we've seen a lot of these happen, stuff like this happen in the past we just didn't know? Because as you were talking, I thought about there are still a few hand service car washes, but majority of them now, you drive right in, and now you may not even have the ones that dry it off. You may do that yourself, or it's optional, or they
Yeah.
have the dryers. So is that like a big thing back then when it switched over? Was it like, oh, no more, people that are doing it? So it's like, is that another example of it's not robotic, but in a sense? Do you know what I'm saying?
Because those automatic car washes have been around for years since I was a little girl. So that's
Okay.
not something that's kind of new. Because I
No, I
remember
know it's not new, but like, do you think when it switched over back in the day, was
Uh-huh.
it a big deal to how some of these things that we're talking about now is becoming a big deal?
No, I don't. Because we have in our heads that we have to evolve with technology.
No, you have
I
in
don't
your
think-
head. I don't like this change that we're doing.
I love it. Bring it. Bring it. It's kind of cool. Let me finish this list though. Taxi and bus drivers. You know, we have cars that drive themselves now, right? Teslas and whatever. Okay. So pretty soon they're saying that with these self-driving cars, there will be robot taxis and also buses won't need drivers anymore. Buses are now becoming automated.
I would definitely do that for taxi and Ubers because I can't stand an Uber and taxi that won't stop talking. So if it's a robot, and I'm actually being very serious. So if it's a robot that does that, I would do that for that sense. But me personally, I still don't trust some cars that cannot drive on its own because
That's what I'm
we're
saying.
seeing
Now that I'm not ready for.
no, I feel like we're seeing too many accidents that can happen.
Yeah, because even when I'm in a car with somebody who's a good driver, I'm like, oh, slow down. What are you doing? So yeah, I'm not with that whole automated driving piece at all. But according to Analytics Insight, they're saying that 98%, there's a 98% chance that that anything related to the automotive industry will be completely automated by 2050. That's only in like 23 years. Wait, this is 2022. That's only in like 18 years. I can't read now.
for that.
That's only in like 20, whatever, however many years it is to 2050. That's scary, dude.
But I
That's
mean,
That's in less than 30 years.
but I'm like you, I'm not shocked because we have seen that they're in the trial and error, not even trial and error no more. There are a lot of cars now on the street that are that way. So
They drive themselves.
I don't know. I think I've learned a lot this episode. Thank you for the statistics. I have learned AI, what that means. I would love though for people to comment to let me know. Did you know what AI meant when Beyonce first?
And y'all tell the truth.
Please, no, please, because I want to know. If it was just me, then I need to.
I didn't want to say, but I kind of think it's just you.
Just give me 1 second.
Here we go again. Now this time, y'all, because he was wrong with Rufio, I promise you, he's about to.
Kyle, I'm not saying
That's what they all say.
Kyle, come here. Kyle.
He's gonna. Kyle. Kyle
Kyle.
from the WGCI Morning Show.
Beyonce Fox.
Okay, Kyle, welcome to the podcast from
What's happening?
WGCI Morning Show. This is Kyle Santillion. Kyle does not, you don't know what I'm about to ask you right
I
now.
have no idea.
Do you know?
Kyle, look at me in the eye and say, Beyonce, I have no idea what he's about to
Beyonce, I
ask.
promise, I have no idea what he's about to ask me. I literally was out doing my work. He came interrupted me. Probably about to ask me something silly, but go ahead. Here we go.
Do you know
Thank
if
you.
somebody says, hey, AI, what does AI stand for?
Artificial intelligence.
Yes, Kyle! 2 for 2!
AI, artificial intelligence. I don't know. All in. I don't know.
No, you're right. It's artificial.
Kyle, you were right the first time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was coming up with something different.
No.
No. Thank you, Kyle.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Peace. Okay, so we want to thank you for joining us on episode, what is this, 59? Is this 59 or 58, Ryan?
I don't know. 59.
It's 50 something. We'll get it together. The We'll Just Agree to, I'll just finish it out, Disagree podcast. And I'm Beyonce Fox. And you can follow me on all social media platforms at BIONCXXX.
Siri.
And Ryan?
I'm talking to Siri. I'm not the only one who does not know what AI stands.
You're pretty much the only one, buddy. Like, how did you not know what that means? But it's okay. We still love you, Ryan. Did you want to close out with anything? Because this episode is done.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to eat.
Yeah. That may have a lot to do with it because when you don't eat, it affects brain. So yeah, we'll say goodbye right now. Bye, Ryan.
Can we do something easy next week?
Bye, Ryan. That was pretty easy. Bye. And thank you guys. Please follow us on Instagram at We'll Just Agree to Disagree.